1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Our pregame coverage of OU Braves women's basketball is brought to you exclusively by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open 7 nights a week. The newest destination location for dining and family entertainment. It's always good, clean fun at Fusion Alley and Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. This OU Braves women's basketball broadcast is also being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Sports Center here on the campus of McPherson College in McPherson, Kansas. As the Ottawa University women take on the McPherson College Bulldogs. I'm Casey Weeder with you as the Braves look to get back on track after two tough losses to top 25 opponents. A 68-64 loss at Sterling last Saturday, they're number 17 in the top 25, and then a loss on Wednesday on senior night in Wilson Fieldhouse to Kansas Wesleyan 57-50. Both games impressive by the standard for the Braves this season. Probably two of the best games defensively they played all year against two of the highest scoring teams in the KCAC. Two teams that were at the top of the KCAC standing. They'll take on a McPherson team that has also been eliminated from the KCAC tournament. Both these teams, the winner tonight will take over sole possession of 10th place as Ottawa comes in 8-18 overall, 8-15 in the KCAC. McPherson 12-17 overall, 8-15 as well. Ottawa won the first meeting this year, 71-57. In that matchup with Kansas Wesleyan on Wednesday night, a loss 57-50. The Braves shot 30% from the floor, 30% from three, and 61% from the foul line. Ottawa led going into the fourth quarter, but a 11-5 run by Kansas Wesleyan was all that the Coyotes needed to win a share of the KCAC regular season. Avery Lumen, who has been red hot the last three games for Ottawa, went for 16. Mariah Grizzle had a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. She also led Ottawa in assists with 3. Liz Vaughn had 12 boards. You look at Maddie McAvoy still leading this team at 11.5 per game. Mariah Grizzle leads Ottawa in blocks with 0.3. Vaughn averages 7.5 rebounds. That leads Ottawa along with assists 1.8 and steals at 1.3. Ottawa is now up to 43rd in the nation in scoring defense. It has dropped all the way down to 64.3. Avery Lumen improved her ranking at the three-point field goal percentage in the nation. She is up to 20th, and she'll play her final game as an Ottawa University Brave today. She is shooting over 41% from deep. We'll take our first break here on the Fusion Alley pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KLFO.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our fourth visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Back here in the Sports Center in McPherson, Kansas. We're about 5 minutes away from starting lineup at opening tip. The Braves will take on McPherson College. It is their senior day here at the Sports Center. Bulldogs come in 12-17, 8-15 in the KCAC. They are on a 3-game losing streak with losses to Bethel, 83-65, Kansas Wesleyan, 73-60, and a tough loss against Avila 67-65. Their last win came on February 5th against Oklahoma Wesleyan in Bartlesville. Looking back at that loss against Avila on Wednesday, Bulldogs 37% from the floor, 31% from three, and 48% from the foul line, and that really tells the story. Bulldogs really could have won that game if they make 60 or 70%. Brittany Roberts led McPherson with a double-double. She scored 13 and pulled down 11. Ellie Gillen scored 12 points as she was 4 of 10 from the three-point line. Bulldogs are led in scoring, rebounds, steals, and blocks, all by Brittany Roberts. She averages 12.4 rebounds, 1.8 steals, and 0.8 blocks. Mason Mosley leads in assists per game at 2.2. We'll take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
We can talk about the ABCs of dining out, appetizer, beverage, and course, but that would lead to the DEFs, dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Back here in McPherson as Ottawa gets set to take on McPherson in their final regular season game of 2019-20. 4 Ottawa seniors for Ottawa as they will play their final game for Ottawa University today. You look back at that matchup on January 13th, Ottawa won at 71-57, and it was really Braves the whole way. Ottawa 39% from the floor, 34% from three, and 77% from the foul line as Maddie McAvoy led the way with 20 for Ottawa. Cam Collins and Caitlin Hughes came off the bench to score 12. Liz Vaughn led Ottawa with 10 rebounds. And diving into it, McPherson did jump out to an 11-5 run to start the game, but then Ottawa came back on a 10-4 run, and at the end of the first quarter, it was 17-16. Ottawa would stretch it out to 27-20, and at halftime led 33-28. But coming out of halftime, Ottawa was lights out as they were able to stretch the lead out to 46-39, and they went into the fourth quarter on a 53-50 lead as they came out in the fourth quarter on a 14-2 run, taking the victory 71-57. Ottawa got the foul line 22 times, making 17 of them, 8 of 23 from three, and 23 of 58 from the field. McPherson just 29% as they were 17-57, 4 of 15 from three, and 19 of 27 from the foul line. McPherson did win the battle on the glass, 47-33. Ottawa, though, 19 assists that night, highest of the season. Turnovers, Ottawa forced 29 of them, just 22 for the Braves. Second chance points did go the way of McPherson, considering they had a plus 14 advantage on the boards. Ottawa has to find a way to contain Brittany Roberts. She went for 27, 15, and 2. We will go ahead and wrap up the pregame so when we come back. It's starting lineup and tip between Ottawa and McPherson as we wrap up the 2019 season. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
from McPherson, Kansas, on the campus of McPherson College. We're here in the Sports Center as the Ottawa University women wrap up their regular season as they take on the McPherson College Bulldogs. As we will get you your starting lineup for the Braves as they have been announced here in the Sports Center. At guard tonight, it'll be number 10, Avery Lumen, a 5'6" senior from Atchison, Kansas. At guard number 11, Kelsey Hendricks, a 5'9" senior from Emporia. At guard number 12, Bailey Schaefer, a 5'5" senior from Pomona. And at guard number 20, Caitlin Hughes, a 5'4" senior from Miriam. And at center tonight will be number 4, Mariah Grizzle, a 6-foot sophomore from DeSoto. The starters for the McPherson College Bulldogs. At forward number 1, Danielle Holt, a 6-foot senior from Glenpool, Oklahoma. At guard number 3, Taylor Osborne, a 5'4" senior from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, a transfer from Bacone College. At guard number 5, Brittany Harlow, a 5'4" senior from Lincoln, Kansas. At forward number 23, Brittany Roberts, a 5'9" junior from Mansville, Texas. And at guard number 32, Ellie Gillen, a 5'7" senior from Castle Rock, Colorado. As McPherson will start their seniors tonight, as all of the seniors outside of Amani Gilroy will start for McPherson. They are coached by Josh Nichols in his second season. Ottawa coached by Bruce Tate in his 13th season, as Ottawa looking to go for the season sweep of McPherson here tonight, as Ottawa does not have a season sweep this season going through the schedule here. Looking back at it, they did have the season sweep, over York. So Ottawa going for their second season sweep in KCAC play. On the floor again for Ottawa, Grizzle, Lumen, Hendricks, Schaefer, and Hughes for McPherson. Holt, Osborne, Harlow, Roberts, and Gillen. Ottawa black jerseys, black shorts, gold trim down the side and the bottom of the shorts. Numbers in white, and Ottawa written across the chest in white. For McPherson, white jerseys, white shorts, red across the shoulders, outlined in black, with Bulldogs across the chest in red, outlined in black, along with the numbers. Danielle Holt will step into the circle for the Bulldogs. For the Braves, expect Mariah Grizzle, as Ottawa breaks their huddle and will walk to the center circle. Final regular season game of 2019-20 for the Braves, as they are just outside of the KCAC tournament. They have been eliminated. Both these teams were eliminated on Wednesday with losses. Tip is won by Holt, and quickly Brittany Roberts into the front court. She'll go to the middle of the floor, work right side, out into the hands of Harlow. Down low, they'll find Roberts. Ottawa double teams quickly on Roberts. She's forced to go back up top. Three-pointer on the way from straightaway is good. As knocking that one down is Gillen, and it's a 3-0 lead for McPherson. 9:40 remaining in the first quarter. We're going to see a three-quarter court trap, as that ball was last touched by Caitlin Hughes, as it is a turnover on Ottawa. Kansas Wesleyan went to the trap early on Wednesday, and it came back to bite them, as Ottawa was able to break it and get a lot of 3-on-2, 2-on-1 looks. Harlow, right side of the floor, swings it back to the other side where she finds Gillen. Right wing into the hands of Osborne. Out to Roberts. Roberts backing in on Grizzle. She'll spin, fade away, throws one up. Not going to go. Rebound for Mariah. She'll quickly go the other way into the hands of Hendricks. Hendricks crosses the timeline, kicks it in the corner where she finds Hughes. Hughes goes baseline, almost steps on it, leaves it right there into the hands of Schaefer. Middle of the floor to Lumen. Right side, Grizzle goes baseline, driving on Roberts. Goes up, shot's blocked by Roberts. She'll pick it up, dribbles it off her foot though. And it's going to be a turnover. Goes right back to the Braves. Bulldogs lead the Braves 3-0, 8:56 remaining first quarter. Inbound for the Braves to the right of the basket with Kelsey Hendricks. Coming off the screen is Lumen. She'll have it on the left wing to Hughes from straight away. She'll face up. Dribble with the right hand, and she works towards the right wing. Sends Hendricks down the baseline. Lumen, top of the key, left side Hendricks. Cross court to Hughes, open three for Caitlin off the front rim. Rebound by Roberts. Looked good leaving her hand. Just a little short. Roberts the other way. Ottawa not stopping the dribble. They'll kick it in the corner to Osborne. Cross court pass, three-pointer on the way is going to be good. That one looked like it was going to be well long. But Taylor Osborne gives McPherson an early 6-0 lead with 8:19 remaining in the first. Hendricks will hold it just in front of the volleyball lines. Gets a screen from Grizzle. Ottawa will swing it from right to left in the hands of Hughes. Hughes, screen coming from Grizzle. She'll use it. Looking to get in the paint. Kicks it in the corner to Hendricks. Back to Hughes where they work it inside to Grizzle. Backdoor pass finds Schaefer. Wide open three. Hits back rim. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds by Ottawa. Braves 0 of 3 from the field. McPherson 2 of 3. Both those makes coming from behind the arc. Hendricks is going to pick up Osborne about three-quarter court, and she'll work out to the right side of the floor. She'll leave it there with Harlow on the wing. Left-hand dribble where she finds Roberts. Roberts to the free throw line, steps through, takes the contact. Doesn't go as it hung on the rim, what seemed like forever, and a rebound for Ottawa. Subs coming in for the Braves here quickly at the next stoppage, down by 6. Schaefer left corner, bounce pass, finds Grizzle. Attacking it on Roberts, it's too strong. And Ottawa 0 of 4 from the field. Just can't get it to go early on. Holt with it for McPherson. Three-pointer again from Gillum is good. And Ottawa's going to have to take a quick timeout as McPherson starting out 3 of 3 from deep, and Ottawa trailing 9-0. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back as Ottawa trails 9-0 as we are 2 minutes into this one, almost 3. But McPherson 3 of 3 from deep. They come into the evening averaging just 4 made three-pointers a game. They've got 3 in the first 3 minutes. Grizzle left corner. Ottawa does break the trap. Ottawa sees Liz Vaughn enter the game. And she will check in for Schaefer. Vaughn, the 5'10 sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas. Layup inside, not going to go for Grizzle. She is 0 of 3 from the floor as Holt came over to try and take the charge. Roberts gets the rebound, gets in the paint, loses the handle, it's stolen away. Make that Liz Vaughn is going to throw it over the head of Hughes. And a turnover on Ottawa. For the Braves, turnover number 2. Ottawa 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. McPherson 3 of 5 overall, 3 of 3 from 3. And they lead it 9-0, 6:34 left in the first quarter. Gillum. Lob to Roberts at the elbow. She'll swing it the other way. Osborne a 3. In and out. Ball's knocked around. It's going to be an offensive rebound for Roberts. They'll leave it up top. Three-pointer on the way for Harlow this time. Good. 12-point lead for McPherson. And Lumen is going to get pushed from behind and earn a foul in the middle of the floor. Ottawa trailed 11-5 in the first matchup. Into the game for Ottawa will be Maddie McAvoy, the 5'4 junior from Shawnee Mission. Into the game for the Braves, number 2, Brianna Knight, the 5'7 freshman from Irving, Texas. So Ottawa's down 12-0, 6:10 left in the first quarter. McPherson has hit 4 threes. They are 4 of 5. Vaughn, backdoor cut, finds McAvoy. She can't handle it. It's a turnover. Picked up by Roberts for McPherson as she goes the other way. 5:54 left first quarter. It's 12-0 McPherson. Osborne to Harlow, top of the key. Picks up her dribble, finds Roberts at the free throw line. She'll drive inside on Knight. Stuck there, they'll leave it back up top to Gillum. 3 is good. Ellie Gillen hits her second 3. And it's 15-0 McPherson. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Vaughn looking to go to the basket, a whistle and a foul called as Vaughn was attacking the bucket. Foul called on Ellie Gillen, her second personal, team second on McPherson. Into the game for the Braves will be Jennifer Anthony, the 5'5 junior from Pea Ridge, Arkansas. McAvoy, her 3 off the mark from the inbound, and a rebound for McPherson. Then Holt steps out of bounds. Into the game for the Bulldogs, Mason Mosley, the 5'5 sophomore from Woodward, Oklahoma. McPherson 5 of 6 from 3. Vaughn on the left wing, looking to drive on Holt, picks up her dribble at the left elbow. Pass right side to Hendricks, who goes baseline, takes the contact, and a whistle and a foul called on the floor. Third team foul on Mac. First on Harlow. Hendricks into the corner to Anthony. Anthony in the lane, throws one up, and they're going to call a charge on her as she ran into the body of Roberts. First personal on Ottawa, first team foul on the Braves. First personal on Anthony. 5:10 left first quarter. It's 15-0 McPherson. Ottawa has been held scoreless for the first 5 minutes as they sit 0 of 6 from the field. Three-pointer from Osborne, again good. 18-0. 4:50 left first quarter. Vaughn between the circles, finds McAvoy. They'll go back to Vaughn, it's through her hands, a turnover. It's coming away with it is Mosley. Mosley, right hand dribble. Working right side all the way to the basket is Mosley, and she'll earn a foul and 2 free throws as no one from Ottawa will stop the dribble. Goes on Hendricks, her first personal, second team foul on Ottawa. Mosley will shoot 2 free throws for McPherson. Mosley, the second leading scorer on this team, 9 points, 2 boards, 73% foul shooter. Her first free throw good. Second good as well, and it is a 20-0 lead for McPherson. 4:29 left first quarter. Anthony, double team, tries to work back to the left side of the floor. Crossover dribble for her. Attacks, leaves it inside to Brianna Knight. Layup good, and that ends Ottawa's scoring drought to start this game as they trail 20-2 with 4:13 remaining in the first quarter. Osborne left open again for 3 on the wing on the way is an air ball. But able to save it is McPherson. No, stepping out of bounds will be Mosley. Branscombe will come in for McPherson. Kirsten Branscombe, a 5'11 sophomore from Gravette, Arkansas. 20-2, McPherson leads Ottawa, 4 minutes left first quarter. The Bulldogs 6 of 8 from 3. And Collins is going to be called for over and back as McAvoy found herself in a double team right after crossing half court, and she had to throw it into the backcourt in the hands of Collins. Sub coming for the Braves will bring in Caitlin Hughes for McAvoy. Also in will be number 21, Alyssa Guzman, a 5'4 freshman from San Antonio. Ottawa 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from deep. They are also being out-rebounded 7-3. Branscombe inside, she'll go to Holt. Leaves it with Roberts, ball's loose, stolen away as Roberts tried to poke it to Branscombe, and Hughes right there to take it away for Ottawa. Right wing pass finds Vaughn. Vaughn, easy right-handed layup is good as a seal on the inside by Knight, able to clear the space for Liz Vaughn to lay it in, and Ottawa scored 4 straight. Pass is going to be stolen away by Vaughn, and Ottawa can go with it the other way. Vaughn will pick it up, and then it's going to be knocked away by Roberts, who was trailing. Vaughn never saw her. Pass to Mosley, right-hand layup good for her. It's 22-4. 3:10 left first quarter. Just when you thought Ottawa might be clawing their way back into this one, they turn it over. Into the game for McPherson, be number 42, Haley Hurst, 5'10 sophomore from Norman, Oklahoma, and Victoria Eights, a 5'7 sophomore from Dallas, Texas, a transfer from Presentation College. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 22-4 McPherson. Vaughn, cross court, finds Collins. Left wing out to Guzman. Off the screen to Hughes. Middle of the floor. She's guarded by Holt. Hughes goes in the short corner where she finds Vaughn. Vaughn throws one up, lots of contact. Players go to the floor, a rebound by McPherson. Right-hand pass, jumper on the way, off the back rim for Hurst, but still goes. As it hit the back rim, front rim, and fell in. Back to a 20-point lead as it's 24-4. 2:28 left first quarter. Collins with it on the left wing. Back to the middle of the floor where she finds Guzman. Right wing pass out to Vaughn. Puts the ball on the floor, looks to dribble to the elbow, spins inside, picks up her dribble. Still trying to find anyone where she finds Collins on the left wing. Collins to Hughes in the short corner. She's guarded by Eights. Hughes inside, her runner misses everything. Putback's no good by Vaughn, but she's going to get 2 free throws. That earns the fourth team foul on McPherson. Foul goes on Branscombe, her first personal. Grizzle will return for Knight. In for the first time tonight. For McPherson is a 5'9" junior from St. Charles, Missouri, Molly Schultenrich. Free throw good for Vaughn. She has 3 of Ottawa's 5. McPherson still 6 of 8 from 3 in this quarter. They average 4 made threes a game. Lumen will come in for Grizzle as Ottawa's down by 18, 24-6, 2:03 left in the first quarter. Tonight's doubleheader as the men's contest will tip up at 5. Mosley guarded tightly by Guzman. A little bit of a push off. Guzman trying to go for the steal. Mosley up top to Hurst. Left wing pass out to Aites. Aites, as Ottawa switches and turns it over as Aites was throwing it over the head of Mosley and into the Ottawa bench. With 1:44 left in the quarter and Ottawa down 24-6. And back to the press comes McPherson. Braves look to break it. Collins, right side pass to Guzman. Guzman, cross court out to Hughes. Back to Lumen. Pump fakes the 3, takes the 18-footer. She's fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming for her. 15 foul on the Bulldogs as Ottawa will be in the bonus for the final minute and 30 seconds of the first quarter. Lumen will shoot the free throws. First one gonna go for the senior from Atchison. Lumen, who had a team high 16 on Wednesday night. Averages 8 points, 2 rebounds a game, 70% from the free throw line as she hits both. 24-8, the lead for McPherson here in our first quarter. Mosley spinning to the basket, picks up her dribble. Leaves it right side, driving to the bucket. Left-hand layup's no good, but a whistle and a foul called. As attacking the bucket and earning the foul on Ottawa was Branscombe. Goes on Hughes for Ottawa, her first personal, 3rd team foul on Ottawa. 2 free throws upcoming for Branscombe, the lefty. Her first one's good. Second on the way, good, and back to an 18-point lead, 26-8. 1:19 left in the first quarter, and Guzman able to find Lumen near midcourt. McPherson looks to trap. Lumen trying to go baseline. Will keep it, and then a whistle and a foul call will send Lumen to the line for 2 free throws. Foul called on Hurst, her first personal. Lumen 2 of 2. First one good for her. Second one good as well as Ottawa is into double figures. They trail by 16, 26-10. 1:08 left first quarter. Ottawa just trying to withstand the onslaught of triples that McPherson has hammered the Braves lift in this first quarter as they are still 6 of 8 from deep. They hit 4 in a row to start the game. Floater from 7, no good. Ottawa with the board. Branscombe unable to get it to go. Guzman out to Lumen on the dribble handoff where she finds Collins out on the left wing. Leaves it with Hughes. Hughes to the bucket, high off the glass, a little strong. Rebound by Aites for McPherson. They're out on the run, 3-on-2. Aites in the middle of the floor. Inside turnaround by Hurst is short. Rebound into the hands of Collins for Ottawa. Collins in the corner to Lumen. Back up top, they'll find Guzman between the circles. 19 seconds left first quarter. Ottawa can hold for the final shot. Down by 16. Collins, right side to Grizzle. Screen set. Hughes won't use it where she finds Lumen. Lumen, 3-pointer on the wing, on the way is an air ball. Trying to save it is Grizzle. She will, and instead she will actually step out of bounds. Ottawa still has not made a 3 in this first half. Inbound will come with 0.5 seconds, and they'll throw up a 3. It's no good as Ottawa trails at the end of one, 26-10 against McPherson. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT Building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
McPherson able to start the game off on a 20-0 run, find themselves up 16 as we start the second quarter, leading 26-10. Ottawa will get the ball to start the second. Starters back on the floor minus Schaefer. As they will bring Liz Vaughn into the game for her. Hughes with it left wing, works by Aids, kicks it in the corner. Lumen for three, trying to get Ottawa started. It's off the mark, but she's hit under the basket. My apologies. Lumen ended up almost in the McPherson bench, but the official pointing inside. And they're going to say no foul on Lumen, but a push off on Branscombe under the basket as Lumen ended up in the McPherson bench. Officials come over and talk to head coach Bruce Tate. And it is Ottawa basketball. Lumen ends up on the floor one more time. Vaughn, top of the key, running baseline. It's Hughes. She'll have it in the right short corner, and she'll be called for the travel as Ottawa turns it over for the 8th time. Braves 2 of 13 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. McPherson 8 of 14 overall and 6 of 8 from deep. Mosley to the short corner with Holt. Back to Mosley. Eights, middle of the floor. Left wing. Jumper on the way is long. Is unable to get it to go for McPherson is Schultenheimer. And a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson as that will go on Kanaja Upchurch, the 5'7" freshman from Houston, Texas. First personal on her, second team foul on McPherson. Ottawa was 6 of 6 in that first quarter from the foul line. Starting the game 0 of 5 from 3 and 2 of 13. They have found themselves in a hole. Lumen from right to left leaves it with Vaughn. Vaughn all the way to the bucket, takes the contact, still scores off the glass with the right hand. And Vaughn up to 6 points. Upchurch, right corner. Finds Schultenheinrich. He'll lob it inside to Hurst. Backdoor cut, ball's loose, still on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball that will give McPherson possession. Into the game for the Braves, Maddie McAvoy. She will check in for Caitlin Hughes. 8:40 remaining in the first half. It's 26-12 McPherson. They'll find Hurst in the right corner off the inbound. Goes to Upchurch on the handoff. Back down low, they'll go to Hurst. Ottawa double teams her. She's in trouble, throws in the middle of the floor. Two of her teammates are there, and there'll be a travel as both players had possession of the ball, took a couple steps, and a turnover on McPherson. They're 7. 26-12, the Bulldogs lead the Braves. 8:28 left in the first half. Vaughn's in trouble, her pass is tipped. McAvoy will pick it up with 4 seconds to try and cross the timeline, and a reach-in foul will be called on the Bulldogs. Goes on 8. Her second, third team foul already on McPherson, and we still have 8:22 left in the second quarter. Roberts will return along with Osborne. Lumen to inbound with 8:22 remaining in the second quarter. To the right of us here at the scores table. She'll go to Hendricks. Hendricks to Vaughn, top of the key, screen by Grizzle. Vaughn inside, layup just a little too strong. Grizzle gets the offensive rebound where she finds Vaughn. Vaughn going up with it. Again, lots of contact. Comes up well short, rebound by Brittany Roberts. They'll kick it in the corner to Osborne. Back up top. Into the hands of Tatum Griffin, a 5'6" freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma. Eights with the 18-footer, rattles in. Everything going in for the Bulldogs here early on. Lead back out to 16. Here's Lumen. She'll kick it in the corner, and stepping out of bounds is McAvoy. Ninth turnover on the Braves. Anthony will come in for Ottawa. Hendricks will check out. 7:43 left in the second quarter. 28-12, the lead for McPherson. 8 of 15 are the Bulldogs. 3 of 14 are the Braves. Tatum, dribble handoff with Osborne. Osborne has it tipped and knocked away by Grizzle, but a whistle and a foul will be called on her. For Mariah, her first personal, first team foul on the Braves in the second quarter. Tatum to inbound it for McPherson to the left of the basket. Still haven't gotten it in. They'll inbound it with about less than a second there. It goes off the body of Tatum, but they're going to say it was last touched by Lumen. So it stays with the Bulldogs with 17 on the shot clock. Tatum again to inbound for McPherson. Still trying to get it in. They'll throw it near midcourt right to Danielle Holt. Driving inside. Layup's good in the foul. She went by Vaughn, and Anthony came over a little late. Couldn't decide if she was going to try and take the charge or not. And got her with the hip check and the easy layup for Danielle Holt and a chance for a three-point play. Lead back to 18. Make it 19. Ottawa has never led in this game. McPherson started out on a 20-0 run. McAvoy inside to Grizzle. Goes baseline, and the layup's good. And the foul. Took the official a long time to make that decision. But it is an and one for Mariah Grizzle. And they're going to say it was on the floor. So no bucket for Mariah. Instead, just an inbound for the Braves to the left of the basket. Inbound finds Liz. Backing in, she's double teamed. Throws one high off the glass. Still get it to go over the top of Danielle Holt. 31-14. Bulldogs lead the Braves. 7:03 left in the first half. Roberts able to track it down. Thought she lost it. Spins on Grizzle. It's going to try and go off the glass. Shot's no good. Mariah takes it away from her. Ottawa has numbers if they go. Lumen, left side of the floor, has it knocked out of her hands, finds Jennifer Anthony. Anthony, her runner from the baseline's no good. She's hit on the body. And 2 free throws upcoming for the junior. That is the 4th team foul on McPherson. Make it the 5th team foul, Harlow called for the foul for the Bulldogs. Her second personal. Schaefer returns for the Braves. Lumen will check out. Knight will come in for Grizzle. Jennifer Anthony to the foul line for the first time today. Shooting 69% on the season, 6 points and a rebound per game as the first free throw is good for her. Still wearing that wrap on her left hand. She's had it for the past 4 games. She's a right-handed shooter, so it doesn't have much of an effect, but sure it has to be annoying. She has her first 2 fingers on her hand also taped up, all connected to that wrap on her left hand. Ottawa within 15. It's as close as they've been since the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Three-pointer from Tatum on the way on the wing, well off the mark. Ball's tipped around. Tracking down the board is Vaughn as she finds Anthony across court. Did a good job of tiptoeing the sideline, preventing the turnover. 6:16 left in the half, 31-16 McPherson. Ottawa trying to claw back into it. Anthony, a little hesitation. She'll leave it. Ball's tipped around and picked up by Schaefer. She finds Knight. Knight inside, out to Vaughn, air ball. Way too strong by Liz, and a rebound for Brittany Roberts. Roberts the other way, all the way to the basket. Layup hits the bottom of the bucket. Ball's loose and on the floor as Vaughn loses it. Might have been tripped inside. Tatum throws one up. It's blocked by Schaefer. Picked up by Roberts. Put back is good. And every bounce right now going the way of the Bulldogs. They're back to a 17-point lead. Ottawa does break the trap. Down low, they'll find Brianna Knight. Layup's good in the foul. First time Ottawa's been able to beat that trap and prevent several dribbles after. That was 4 passes. Only 1 dribble as Ottawa worked it the entire length of the floor. Cameron Collins returns for Ottawa. Vaughn will check out. Free throw for Knight is going to be a little long. Holt gets the board. Ottawa back within 15. 5:30 left in the half. Pass in the corner, 3-pointer on the way for Tatum. Draws for him, that's it. Ball picked up by McAvoy. She'll go the other way with it. 1-on-2. McAvoy kicks it in the corner to Anthony. Anthony dribbles behind the back. Cross court finds Collins with the jumper. Good from 18. And Ottawa's within 13. Closest they've been since early on in the first quarter. They can find a way to get this within 10. It would be absolutely incredible. Inside Roberts, layup's good as she spun baseline on Knight. Ottawa started out the game behind 20-0. McPherson hit 5 threes. Back to a 15-point lead. Here's Jennifer Anthony on the other end, floats and scores. She took that from just inside of midcourt, dribbled it all the way down to the right block and lays it in. Osborne picks up her dribble in the corner. She'll go to Tatum. Down low, facing up is Holt. Backing in on Collins. Turnaround, nothing there. Collins kept her feet planted. Rebound for her. Going the other way. In the corner to Anthony. Going baseline is Jennifer. She'll bring it back out to the middle of the floor. Right wing pass, Maddie McAvoy. All the way to the basket in the lane. Scoops and scores as she goes over the top of Osborne, and Ottawa's found a way to get it within 11. 35-24 Bulldogs. 4:08 left here in our first half. Ottawa has outscored McPherson 14-9 in this quarter. Roberts inside and a whistle and a foul called as it goes on Knight, and Roberts to the line for 2. Roberts had 27 to go along with 15 rebounds in the first contest. McPherson only scored 57. Back on January 13th. Roberts 4 points, 8 rebounds. First free throw good. Sub coming after the free throw here by the Bulldogs. Roberts unable to get the second one to go as Mosley returns for McPherson. Here comes Anthony the other way as it's knocked out of bounds. Kanaja Upchurch checks in for the Bulldogs. Taking a seat will be Osborne. Grizzle will come in for Brianna Knight. Ottawa down by 12, 36-24, 3:55 left first half. 26-point first quarter for the Bulldogs. Saw them with a 16-point lead at the end of one, but Ottawa has outscored McPherson 14-10 in the second. 3-pointer on the way for make that Caitlin Hughes as the senior gets Ottawa within 9. All the way to the basket. No one there. Shot blocked from behind by Collins, and she'll pick up the loose ball. Osborne never saw her. And Ottawa with a chance to cut it down to 7. Or 6 with a 3. Anthony gets 2 screens all the way to the bucket. Floats a little strong. Ball's loose. Holt has it. Anthony expecting some contact that never came. Here's Ates inside to Roberts. Spinning inside. Her left-hand layup, no good. Rebound by Collins. Collins hands it off to Anthony. She'll stand to the right of the McPherson M in the middle of the floor. Now works back to the middle. Stands on the volleyball lines. Trying to go to Collins at the elbow, can't get it to her. Now they'll go to her, top of the key. Collins with 7 on the shot clock, leaves it with McAvoy. McAvoy with 5 seconds. Down low, she finds Hughes, able to go up with the left-hand spin and lay it home. And a timeout called by McPherson as Ottawa has cut it to 7. A 30-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Check out Napa Auto Parts first quarter real deals at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves have outscored the Bulldogs 19-10 in the second quarter, and they find themselves within 7 after trailing 20-0 to start this game. 2:35 left in the second quarter. Holt, left side to Eights. Jab step by her. Leaves it up high. It goes in the hands of Gillen. Gillen crossover dribble. Leaves it with Eights on the wing. Eights will back in on McAvoy. Finds Roberts. Roberts cross court to Gillen. Gillen steps back. Can't get the three as Collins is right in her face. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Gillen, baseline on Collins. Still dribbling. Pass inside to Holt. Layup's good in the foul. Gillen with a nice bounce pass in the far right-hand corner. Earns the and one opportunity for Holt, her second of the game. Second personal on Hendricks. 14th foul on the Braves. That's a tough guard for Hendricks. Holt, one of the taller players on this McPherson club. She stands 6 foot and plays more of a 3. And Hughes is in trouble. Smart play by the senior to throw it off the leg of Roberts to give Ottawa possession. To keep from calling a timeout. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. 2 minutes left in the first half. It's 38-29, McPherson. Hughes right wing. Inside it'll go to Grizzle. Goes right by Roberts. Layup's good as Roberts went for the steal. 1:48 left in the half. 38-31 McPherson. Ottawa's outscored the Bulldogs 21-12 in the second quarter. Roberts picks up her dribble, kicks it in the corner. Gillen for 3. Good. Gillen has 12 in the half. And back to a double-digit deficit for the Braves. McAvoy up high to Collins. On the wing, they'll find Hendricks, lob it to Grizzle, cross-court pass finds McAvoy. Going baseline, double team, goes off her leg, ball's loose. McAvoy had it, still had it, and then a whistle and a jump ball, which will give Ottawa possession. Subs coming. Osborne will come in for McPherson, along with Schulten Hendrick. Subs for the Braves, Vaughn and Lumen. Braves trail by 10, 1:06 left in the first half. Lumen in the right corner goes baseline, attacking, throws one up. No whistle as it's an air ball. She tried to go through the contact. Roberts all the way out on the outlet. Layup's good. Back to a 12-point lead. Ottawa got it down to 7, but a 5-0 run by McPherson. And it's 43-31, 47 seconds left in the quarter. Hendricks to the bucket, up and under, double clutch layup's good. Ottawa's got it within 10. 38 seconds left in our first half. Mosley, left side, Osborne thought about the 3. Instead leaves it with Schulten Hendrick. Holt, right-hand dribble, trying to direct traffic. Leaves it left side of the floor, Schulten Hendrick on the wing for 3, good. McPherson 8 of 12 from deep. And it's a 13-point lead for the Bulldogs. Hughes on the other end for a 3. Yes, sir. Taylor Hughes able to respond. She's got 10 in the quarter. 10 and a half, excuse me. 4 seconds left. Roberts with the jumper from 7 is going to come up short and a rebound by Vaughn as Ottawa's cut that 20-point deficit down to 10 at the end of the first half as they trail 46-36. So McPherson will take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Here are 3 things about Vistaprint business cards. Which do you think is true? 1. Our business cards are now edible. 2. Our business cards now come with sound effects. 3. Our business cards now ship for free. Yep, it's 3. All Vistaprint business cards now ship free, and that goes for any style and quantity. You pick the style, the shape, and the paper. The result is a card you're proud to hand out. So visit Vistaprint.com for free shipping on all business cards in any style and any quantity. Just use promo code 9393. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 9393.
Drills from Milwaukee, DeWalt, Skill, and Bosch. Trundle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our 4th visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back. As a tumultuous start to the game has found Ottawa just within 10 after going down 20-0 in the first quarter, as McPherson had a barrage of threes in the first 4 minutes as they hit 5 of them. They finished the half 8 of 12 from 3, and they lead by 10, 46-36 over the Braves. As we mentioned, that 20-0 run through the first 6 minutes of the first quarter. Ottawa, though, able to outscore McPherson 10-6 down the stretch. In that first quarter, they trailed 26-10. Then they go on a 19-10 run to start the second quarter to get it as close as 7 at 36-29 at the 2:39 mark of the second quarter. McPherson stretched it out again to a 12-point lead before Ottawa cut it to 10 at 46-36, outscoring McPherson 26-20 in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Don't let spring storms blow you away. Storm shelters at Trundle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Credit products are issued by WebBank, member FDIC. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Offer valid for loan products 90 days after today. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
How do I feel? Awesome.
Like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Hundreds of thousands of people are discovering the relief of a fixed-rate debt consolidation loan through Avant.
I paid off all my credit cards, and now I just have one easy monthly payment with Avant. And I don't have to worry about the rates going up.
Avant offers you access to unsecured debt consolidation loans from $2,000 to $35,000.
When I saw Avant was accredited by the Better Business Bureau, I knew that was the company for me.
Do you know how good it feels to only worry about one monthly payment?
Experience the relief of a debt consolidation loan through Avant. Plus, get a free free $50 Amazon gift card after your first payment is made on time. To check your loan options and get this free offer, go to Avant.com and enter code 8686 when applying. Avant.com, code 8686. That's Avant.com, code 8686.
At the break, it's McPherson 46, Ottawa 36. As Ottawa able to outscore McPherson in that second quarter, 26-20, and find themselves down by just 10 after going down 20-0 to start this game. We'll look at our first half stats, starting with the Braves, as Ottawa, one of their best shooting first halves of the season, 13 of 29 overall for 44%, but just 2 of 7 from three. Both of those threes came late in the second quarter from Caitlin Hughes, as Ottawa 2 of 7 from three, 8 of 9 from the foul line. Caitlin Hughes, the leading scorer, only Brave in double figures, as she had 10 and 1 steal in just over 13 minutes. 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep. Mariah Grizzle added 2 points, 4 boards. Avery Lumen, 4 points. Brianna Knight with 4. Maddie McAvoy with 2. Liz Vaughn had 8 points and 3 rebounds. Cameron Collins, 2.6 boards. Jennifer Anthony with 4. Ottawa did turn it over 9 times in the first half, but none coming over the final 5 minutes of the second quarter, as those did turn into 16 McPherson points. Ottawa only able to take advantage of the 7 turnovers by McPherson and turn into 4. Ottawa did have 22 points in the paint, so just 18 for McPherson. For the Bulldogs, 8 second chance points, there's 2 for Ottawa, as both teams with 17 rebounds in that first half. Ottawa's bench contributing, as they had 20 points out of Ottawa's 36. McPherson finished that first half with 13. For the Bulldogs, they go 16 of 32, 50% in that first half. The big number, though, 8 of 12 from 3 and 6 of 8 from the foul line. Ellie Gillen, 12 points, 4 of 4. It says 4 of 4. It is 4 of 4 from deep, 4 of 4 overall, 3 assists in 9 minutes for her. Danielle Holt, 5 points, 5 boards. Brittany Roberts, 7 points, 6 rebounds. So Ottawa holding her in check, unlike in Ottawa, where she had 27 and 15 in that matchup. Taylor Osborne with 6. Brittany Harlow with 3. Victoria Ates, 2 points, 2 boards. Molly Schultenrich, 3. And Mason Mosley with 4. Kristen Branscombe, 2. And Haley Hurst, 2. Ottawa's last field goal came with 19 seconds remaining in the second quarter for McPherson at the 29-second mark of the first half. Braves never led in that first half. McPherson led by as many as 20 at the 4:30 mark of the first quarter. Score was never tied, and there were 0 lead changes in the first half. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Credit products are issued by WebBank, member FDIC. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Offer valid for loan products 90 days after today. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
How do I feel? Awesome.
Like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Hundreds of thousands of people are discovering the relief of a fixed-rate debt consolidation loan through Avant.
I paid off all my credit cards, and now I just have one easy monthly payment with Avant. And I don't have to worry about the rates going up.
Avant offers you access to unsecured debt consolidation loans from $2,000 to $35,000.
When I saw Avant was accredited by the Better Business Bureau, I knew that was the company for me.
Do you know how good it feels to only worry about one monthly payment?
Experience the relief of a debt consolidation loan through Avant. Plus, get a free $50 Amazon gift card after your first payment is made on time. To check your loan options and get this free offer, go to Avant.com and enter code 8686 when applying. Avant.com, code 8686. That's Avant.com, code 8686.
Marine tractor and small engine motor oil available at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
An interesting creature inhabits the flat, arid plains of many an automobile dashboard, the bobblehead. It's most agreeable and will nod along to anything, despite having no brain function. But when the bobblehead hears how Geico not only saves people money, but also gives them access to licensed agents 24/7 online and over the phone, he'll nod even more vigorously because he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Easy, bobblehead, easy. You're going to get whiplash.
We could talk about the ABCs of dining out, appetizer, beverage, and course, but that would lead to the DEFs, dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Nailed it! With Grip Right Nails and Screws. Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
3 minutes until we start the second half as we look at scores from around the KCAC. Avila and St. Mary's locking up in Kansas City today. It's 69-52. That one in the fourth quarter. This game was actually only the second game of the day, as everyone else will be tipping later this evening. Bethany at Sterling, Kansas Wesleyan at Oklahoma Wesleyan. And then, of course, our game here. As you look at the standings in the KCAC, things on the ladies' side really just figured out at this point. Kansas Wesleyan, unless they were to lose today against Oklahoma Wesleyan later this evening, would wrap up the number one overall seed, as Sterling is at 19-4, Kansas Wesleyan 20-3. So the Coyotes guaranteed of at least a share of the KCAC championship. Only way Sterling gets in is if, or wins it, is if Kansas Wesleyan were to falter. Bethany at 17-6. Tabor and Avila both at 16-8, or excuse me, Avila will go to 16-8. Tabor is off today. I believe Tabor owns the tiebreaker in that one. Oklahoma Wesleyan, Bethel, and Friends all at 11-12, and that will wrap up your top 8 in the KCAC. Southwestern, McPherson, Ottawa, St. Mary, and York all out of the KCAC tournament. As we will keep you updated on scores this afternoon, as the men's contest that will play at 5 o'clock, as Ottawa will look to get revenge for that loss back in January by a final of 90-88 against a McPherson team that was in the midst of a 9-game winning streak. Since that point, though, the Bulldogs have struggled. They've won 3 out of their last 5 and are not putting up the scoring numbers that we saw from them during that 9-game run. But Ottawa has not lost a series to any team in the KCAC this year. The one loss that they had to bounce back from in the first half of the year was against St. Mary, and they came out in that first half and blew them out 50-32, walked away with a victory. But the Braves looking to, as they've already wrapped up a share of the KCAC title, want to win it outright today, and they can do that with a win. If they were to lose, they would have to wait and see if Oklahoma Wesleyan were to falter against Kansas Wesleyan. That one will tip at 7 o'clock. So Ottawa will definitely know their fate on the men's side after tonight's matchup with McPherson. We'll take our last break of the halftime show. When we come back, it'll be the second half between Ottawa and McPherson. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, two friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu. We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads?
Because once you get a taste,
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
you'll always want more.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all and get your nacho fries today. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
This is a Hideaway Storm Shelter. Get yours at Tringle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our fourth visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
Back here for the second half, it'll be Ottawa's starting five of Grizzle, Lumen, Hendricks, Schaefer, and Hughes. For McPherson, Holt, Osborne, Harlow, Gillen, and Roberts. As it is McPherson ball to start the second half. Ottawa trailing by 10. As they were able to get within striking distance in that second quarter after trailing by 20. Gillen down low to Roberts. Spins, right side goes off the glass. Layup's no good. Ball's loose. Grizzle able to track it down for the Braves where she finds Hendricks. Ottawa got within 7 in the second quarter. Before McPherson went on a 5-0 run, and Ottawa able to respond to a 3 to get it within 10 as Ottawa looking to score on their first possession of the second half. Hughes left side had Grizzle flash to the paint. Unable to find her. Here's Lumen wide open 3 from straight away off the front rim. Ball's loose. Roberts has it. Good look there from Avery Lumen, her first open 3 today. Couldn't get it to drop. Holt goes baseline. No one there for Ottawa, but Holt doesn't realize it. Kicks it out to Gillen. Her 3 long. Schaefer has the board, then loses it, and a foul will be called on Grizzle. As able to get that rebound for McPherson, and the putback was Harlow. Earns the foul as the layup was no good. It does go to the line for 2. McPherson as a team sitting at 6 of 8 from the foul line in that first half. First team foul on Ottawa, second personal. Called on Grizzle. Second free throw for Harlow, good, and it's up to a 12-point lead for McPherson, 48-36. 9:05 left in the third, and back to the trap go the Bulldogs. That 2-1-2 cross-court pass does find Lumen, and she'll leave it with Schaefer between the circles. Hendricks right side to Hughes, jab step, as they are really face guarding Lumen right now, not allowing her to get any open looks. Hendricks left corner has not scored tonight. Cross-court pass to Hughes. Like to see her knock down a 3. Hughes has the only 2 makes today. Three-pointer from Hughes in the corner off the front rim. Looked good leaving the hand. Rebound by Harlow for McPherson. And Schaefer looked like she got tangled up at the end of that play. A little slow to get back defensively. In the corner, Harlow. Right side, Osborne thought about the 3, picks up her dribble. Goes to the other side of the floor to Gillen. Off the screen is Harlow right side, guarded by Hendricks. Crossover dribble, leaves it with Holt. Holt to the elbow, left side, lob inside to Holt. Wide open layup's good. As Holt just rolled to the bucket after she left it to Gillen on the left wing, and Ottawa fell for the pump fake, and it's to a 14-point lead, a 4-0 run by McPherson to start the third quarter. Lumen in the corner has Hughes. Inside they'll find Grizzle. Layup is going to be too strong. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Put back for Mariah's going to go with the foul. Ottawa within 12 at 50-38. 7:52 left in the third quarter. Grizzle has 4 and 5 rebounds. Into the game for Ottawa will be Liz Vaughn for Bailey Schaefer. First bucket for Ottawa in the second half. They had been held scoreless for the first 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Free throw no good for Grizzle. Ball's loose, right? And the officials blow the whistle. After the rebound, as one of the officials thought there was 2 free throws, just 1. So it's McPherson got the rebound anyways. So just some miscommunication by the officials, and Ottawa going to show a little pressure here, and then they'll drop off. 7:48 left third quarter, 50-38. McPherson leads Ottawa in the final regular season game of 2019-20. Roberts, left side to Holt, guarded by Lumen. Jab step pass inside, and a reach and foul will be called on Vaughn. She was trying to go for the steal and went over the back of Harlow. third team foul on the Braves. Make that the second team foul. First personal called on Liz Vaughn. Hughes will check out. McAvoy will come in for the Braves, who trail by 12. Inbound by Harlow to the left of the basket. Off the screen, they find Gillen in the right corner. Picks it up on the wing. Lob down low to Roberts at the elbow. Gets in the paint, kicks it out to Gillen. Deep three on the way for her. Good. Make that Osborne hitting another three. She's got 9, all from deep. It's up to a 15-point lead again for Mac. Vaughn, right corner, finds Lumen. Up top, finds Hendricks. Left side of the floor to McAvoy. Gets by Gillen. In the lane is McAvoy. Layup's good on the jump stop as Roberts with the blow-by. And the easy lay-in for McAvoy. Bulldogs have outscored Ottawa 7-4 in the third quarter, and they lead by 13. Gillen to Osborne. Pass inside. Vaughn read it, and a steal for the Braves. Vaughn coming the other way with it. Little hesitation. Vaughn into the right corner. Up top to Hendricks at the volleyball line. Stand just in front of the midcourt logo. Right side pass to Grizzle. She'll face up. Hand it off to Hendricks at the free throw line. Left side, McAvoy goes baseline all the way to the basket. Layup's good for Maddie. She's got 4 in a row. Ottawa within 11, 53-42, 6:28 to go third quarter. Gillen, cross midcourt, finds Roberts at the foul line. Looked like she might have traveled. Layup's good. Went with the head fake, but her body moved too. Officials missed that one. Lumen, who has 2 hands in the back of her, earns the foul on Danielle Holt. First team foul on the Bulldogs. Make that the second team foul on McPherson, excuse me. Second personal on Danielle Holt as well. Knight will come in for Grizzle. Collins will come in for Lumen. 6:11 remaining third quarter, 55-42 Bulldogs, who have led from the jump today. This is the third straight week the Braves will play a team on Senior Day. Collins, left wing to McAvoy. Goes baseline, then brings it back to the corner. McAvoy. It's on Knight in the left corner. Knight back to McAvoy on the wing, gets to the free throw line. Leaves it with Collins, 3 seconds for Ottawa. Fadeaway for Cameron Collins is blocked, and Ottawa will be called for the shot clock violation. Ottawa has turned it over 11 times today. They trail by 13 with 5:44 to go in the third. Cross court, they find Gillen. Guarded by Hendricks. She'll work back to the middle of the floor. Right side finds Harlow. They're trying to go to Roberts on the screen. Bounce pass finds her cutting. Double teaming her is the Braves. Roberts kicks it in the corner. It was tipped out of bounds by the Braves, and it'll stay with McPherson. With 5:25 on the game clock, 11 on the shot clock. Jennifer Anthony returns for the Braves. Checking out is Kelsey Hendricks. She's playing her final game as a Brave today. Dangerous pass finds Roberts. Ottawa not there to stop her. Layup's good as she goes right through the double team. Knight went for the steal, and no one slid over on the backside. Down by 15 is Ottawa. And Collins able to dribble through and into the double team. She'll kick it out to McAvoy. Wide open three is long. Rebound into the hands of Roberts as 2 players for Ottawa run into each other. And going the other way is Harlow. Layup's good. As Anthony ran into her teammate, Vaughn, and it turned into a 5-on-3. And Anthony really struggling in the middle of the floor. Dribbles it off the foot of a Bulldog, and a timeout, or my apologies, a jump ball. This will give Ottawa possession. Into the game for the Braves is Kelsey Hendricks. Anthony will come out really limping on that right side. Ottawa down by 17. McPherson has outscored Ottawa 13-6 in the third quarter. They stretch it back out to 17. They've led by as many as 20. Vaughn goes baseline all the way to the basket. Layup too strong, but a rebound into the hands of the Braves and Kelsey Hendricks. Hendricks to the foul line, and a whistle and a blocking foul will be called on the Bulldogs. Their third team foul goes on Osborne, her second. 4:31 left in the third. It's 59-42 McPherson. Inbound will come from Hendricks to the right of the basket. Finds Vaughn on the left wing. Stands just in front of the three-point line. Off the screen is McAvoy. From straightaway, McAvoy in the lane. Kicks it out in the corner. Collins back to McAvoy. Cross court to Vaughn. Vaughn Crossover dribble, getting to the bucket. Stuck there, turn around, comes up short. Danielle Holt there to challenge it. Roberts the other way. Roberts all the way to the bucket. Kicks it out in the corner. Gillett open. 3 on the way. Long offensive rebound for Brittany Roberts. Backdoor cut finds Mosley. She can't handle it all the way. Throws one up, fading away. It still goes. And it's a 19-point deficit for the Braves. McPherson on a 15-6 run to start the third quarter. 3:48 left in the third. 61-42 the lead. McAvoy left wing for Collins. Collins dribbles between the legs, works back to the middle of the floor. Right wing pass in the corner. Three-pointer on the way for McAvoy. Draws rim. That's it. Rebound by Holt. She'll push the other way. In transition, she'll leave it for Roberts. Inside, able to save it to a teammate, which is Gillen. Her layup's no good. And an offensive foul called is Brianna Knight able to take the charge. 4th team foul on McPherson. 3rd personal on Gillen. Grizzle, Hughes, and Lumen all return for Ottawa. Upchurch will come in for McPherson along with Branscombe and Haley Hurst. Ottawa has not scored in over 3 minutes. They trail 61-42. 3:17 left third quarter. As Collins able to cross over. That sent eights to the floor. Able to recover those eights, and a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson. As that goes on Branscombe from about 35 feet away. 5th team foul, sending the Braves to the line for the final 3 minutes and 3 seconds of the third quarter.
To the line for the Braves is number 5, Cameron Collins. She'll be shooting 2.
2 free throws upcoming for Collins, the McPherson native. Her first free throw, good. For the lefty. Collins, the sophomore, transfer from Cloud County Community College. Will definitely be counted on next year for this team to contribute on the offensive side as they graduate 4 seniors today. 61-43, going the length of the floor. Shot might have been partially blocked, and then a whistle and a foul call. Grizzle got the rebound, and it was plowed into by 2 McPherson Bulldogs. Roberts, I believe, will be called for the foul. She is. Her second, and we will walk 90 feet the other way as Grizzle will shoot 2 free throws. Grizzle comes up holding her left hand. Maybe Ottawa finds a way to claw back into it here. Down by 18 with 2:54 remaining in the third. Free throw good for Mariah. Grizzle, 5 points, 7 boards. Looking to make it one more, and she does. Braves within 16 at 61-45 as Ottawa is going to take a timeout. With 2:54 to go in the third, it's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
2:54 remaining third quarter. Ottawa trails McPherson 61-45. The Bulldogs have outscored Ottawa 15-9 in the third quarter, but Ottawa has gone to the foul line on their last 2 possessions, made 3 of 4 from the free throw line. McPherson comes into the night averaging 67 points per game, and we still have 2:44 remaining in the third. The Bulldogs have hit 9 threes as they're 9 of 15. Branscombe off the glass, shots no good. Rebound by Grizzle, and Ottawa's out on the run the other way with Caitlin Hughes. Hughes takes the contact as she's fouled by Eights, and 2 free throws upcoming as Eights definitely made Hughes pay for it. For Eights, my apologies, that is Upchurch called for the foul, not Eights. Khadijah Upchurch, second personal. And back to the line go the Braves with 2:31 to go third quarter. Caitlin Hughes had 10 points in the first half as she hit the only 2 threes for Ottawa. Braves 2 of 11 on the night. Free throw good for Caitlin Hughes. One of the 4 seniors playing their final game tonight. Second for Caitlin, good. She has been one of the bright spots for Ottawa today as they are back within 14. They trail 61-47. 2:27 left in the third. Guzman checks back in for the Braves. No lob inside to Roberts. Roberts has been pretty quiet in the third, throws one up through the contact, scores. Acrobatic shot by Brittany Roberts. Nothing Grizzle could do, did everything right. Ottawa down by 16, 63-47. And Roberts is going to take the charge. As running into her is Cameron Collins. Sub for McPherson as Roberts will check out. Into the game is Schulten Hendrick. 2:04 left in the third. It's 63-47 McPherson. Ottawa only able to get as close as 10 here in the third quarter. Mosley guarded by Collins. Looks to dribble baseline. Still leaves it inside. I believe she stepped out of bounds. No, they're going to call the blocking foul first on Collins. 4th team foul on the Braves. First personal on Cameron Collins. Players falling to the floor. They'll go to Schulten Hendrick. She'll swing it left side. Out to Mosley going baseline. And a screen was set on Guzman. She goes to the floor. Turnaround jumper, no good. Ball still loose. Offensive rebound. Putback's good. As Haley Hurst will lay it in with the left hand. Ottawa back down by 18. 65-47. McPherson on a 6-0 run. Subs for the Braves. They'll bring in Brianna Knight. And Liz Vaughn sitting is Grizzle and Collins. McPherson with 34 points in a paint. Ottawa does have 30. But points off of turnovers in favor of the Bulldogs, 18-5. Guzman's going to travel. Started that play a little early and was dragging her pivot foot. Turnover number 12. 1:20 left in the third. Bulldogs 65, Braves 47. Mosley will walk it across midcourt. Guzman trying to trail her. Ball's loose and a steal for Lumen as she read the pass. Lumen out to Vaughn. Left side pass to Guzman. In the short corner tonight. Left wing Lumen. Coming off the screen is Vaughn, top of the key. Vaughn asking for anyone to be there. Vaughn to the bucket. Her shot's going to be blocked, and then she saves it from going out of bounds, but unfortunately her foot was on the line and a turnover on the Braves. $65-47 deficit. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Lob inside, stolen away by Lumen. Pass was a little high, intended for Hurst. Lumen to the left wing, gets the short corner hesitation, takes the contact, backdoor pass. Would have had Knight wide open, never saw it, but Hughes is there, and then it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottawa with 21 on the shot clock. 32 on the game clock with Guzman to inbound for the Braves. She'll find Lumen in the corner. Avery pulls up the three. It's short. Offensive rebound by Brianna Knight. She goes inside, layup too strong. Ball knocked around. 2 Braves had it, and Mosley takes it away for McPherson. 21 seconds left, and McPherson can hold for the final shot of the third quarter, leading by 18. Mosley almost loses it. Guzman trying to stay right with her. Standing between the circles is Mosley. The sophomore from Woodward, Oklahoma, dribbles in the short corner. Ball stolen away by Guzman. Then she's pushed by Haley Hurst, and Guzman going to go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. Second personal on Hurst. .4 left in the third quarter. Ottawa faithful asking for an intentional, and Can't blame him. Free throw going to be good for the freshman, Alyssa Guzman. From San Antonio, Texas. Her second free throw going to be long. Ball's tipped around, 1 second left, and that's going to do it for the third quarter as Ottawa trails 65-48 headed to the fourth. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts, building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area. 104 South Cedar, Ottawa.
Your jeans say a lot. Boyfriend jeans mean you want to keep things casual. Skinny jeans mean you're feeling chic. And jeans from JCPenney mean you're one savvy shopper. Find jeans that fit the everyday you. Shop all new A&A denim for $24.99. With so many sizes and washes, you'll definitely find your fave fits. Or get select Arizona denim for $21.99. Plus, you can always check jcp.com for coupons to save even more. JCPenney. Offers valid 2/20 to 2/26. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Braves trail at 65-48. McPherson outscores the Braves 19-12 in the third. We'll wait and see. Ottawa has not broke the huddle yet. On the floor for McPherson looks to be Branscombe Mosley, along with Schulten Hendrick, along with Upchurch and Hurst. So the same five that left the floor for the Bulldogs. For the Braves, Hughes, Anthony, who looks to be okay after taking a tumble there in the third quarter. Vaughn, Grizzle, and Lumen. Last quarter for Lumen, Hughes, Schaefer, and Hendricks in their Ottawa career. 9:43 left. McPherson with the ball. Hurst spinning on Grizzle. Kicks it out. Three-pointer Mosley. In and out. Long rebound tracked down by Liz Vaughn. Vaughn keeps it herself all the way to the front court where she hands it off to Anthony near midcourt. In the midcourt circle where she finds Grizzle left side. Ottawa trying to get a little bit of movement on the wings. Attacking is Lumen. Lumen inside. Beautiful baseline pass. Finds Grizzle. Layup's good. And Ottawa within 15 at 65-50. 9:12 to go. It has been the first 3 minutes of each quarter that have been a problem for Ottawa. Got off to a slow start in the first quarter. Found themselves down 20-0. And then in the third quarter, they found themselves back down by 18. But Ottawa's still in it. This game well from over. Branscombe thinks about the three, all the way to the bucket, throws it off the glass, in and out. Rebound by Vaughn. Able to take it away from Upchurch. Ottawa down by 15. 8:43 left. And back near midcourt is Anthony. Gets the call from head coach Bruce Tate. Finds Vaughn a little hesitation. Vaughn inside, takes the contact, can't score, but 2 free throws upcoming for Liz. Goes on Haley Hurst. Her third personal, first team foul of the fourth quarter. Hates will come in for McPherson, along with Brittany Roberts and Tatum Griffin. McAvoy will come in. Hughes will take a seat. 8:35 left. First free throw for Vaughn is good. Ottawa 15 of 19 from the foul line on the night. McPherson 8 of 10, but that 9 of 16 from three has allowed McPherson to stretch out to their lead all night as they lead by 13. Vaughn makes both. Vaughn up to 10 points. Griffin, right corner to Roberts. She'll drive on Vaughn. In the lane, Roberts fade away, draws rim, nothing else. Vaughn able to save it. And no, they're going to say it actually went off the foot of Vaughn with 13 on the shot clock. Griffin will inbound it. The freshman from Edmond has played a lot of minutes for head coach Josh Nichols, graduate of Oklahoma Wesleyan University. And they're going to say it actually did hit rim, so the shot clock goes to 20. Inbound, Schulten Hendrich out to Griffin. They'll try and go pick and roll, throw it over the head of Schulten Hendrich, and there's Avery Lumen one more time with the steal. Vaughn to Anthony. 8:05 to go, and Ottawa down 65-52. They scored all 3 points here in the fourth quarter. Chance to continue cutting in to the McPherson lead. McAvoy inside takes the contact, and a blocking foul will be called on Roberts. Tried to come over and take the charge. That's the third team foul on McPherson. Make that the second team foul, third personal on Roberts. Holt will come into the game. They're checking to see if she was in the restricted area. It looked like she had her feet planted for a good couple seconds, but did have the feet in the restricted area. Free throw for McAvoy is good. And Ottawa trying to creep back into this one. Down by 17 when this quarter started, and they are now within 11. A 6-0 run for the Braves to start the fourth quarter. 7:50 remaining. Griffin guarded by Anthony. Ottawa will switch as Gillum to Roberts. Ball's loose, but Roberts able to rip it away, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Anthony. She was trying to get in there and take the ball away from Roberts. Her second personal. Ottawa's first of the fourth quarter. Inbounding on the baseline will be Griffin. In the short corner is Roberts. Pass is going to be tipped out of bounds by Gillen, as it was McAvoy who got first touch. And it goes off the hands of Gillen for a turnover on the Bulldogs. See if head coach Josh Nichols looks to burn a timeout here if Ottawa scores on this possession, as the Braves have got it within 11. McAvoy left wing. Inside they'll go, and it's a turnover. They were looking for Grizzle, and they're going to say it was last touch by McPherson. The official on the baseline did not see the deflection, but the official nearest to us able to stop it and give possession back to Ottawa. Lumen will come out. Hughes will return. Anthony will inbound it to the right of the basket. In the corner, they'll find Hughes. Dribbles baseline, crosses over, screen for Grizzle. McAvoy to the bucket. Her layup is good as it went high off the glass, and Ottawa's within 9. 7:14 to go. The Braves on an 8-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Gillen, left side to Roberts at the free throw line. To Gillen in the corner for 3. It's short. Rebound by McAvoy, who's then pushed from behind, as McPherson's going to pick up their third team foul. First time Ottawa has gotten it within single digits since 2.5 minutes into the first quarter. 65-56 Bulldogs lead, but Ottawa has held them scoreless for the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. We've gone on an 8-0 run. Bond double team finds Grizzle all alone inside, layup's good. And a steal again by McAvoy. And a reach-in foul called on McPherson. Is Ottawa on a 10-0 run? And a timeout's going to be called by the Bulldogs as Ottawa has cut it to 7 with 6:46 to play. A 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Doorknobs you could rekey yourself by Kwikset. Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
A game of runs finds Ottawa back within 7. It's 65-58, and they have the ball. As McAvoy able to steal the inbound. That timeout by McPherson leaves them with 3. Ottawa also with 3. Anthony to inbound to the right of the basket. She'll pump fake and then go out to McAvoy on the left wing. Inside, she'll find Grizzle. And then they call her for a travel as her feet were still in the air when she let that ball go. And Osborne returns for McPherson along with Harlow. It's a big turnover on the Braves. They're 14th. Harlow Out to Gillen, left side to Holt. Ottawa trying to deny Harlow the basketball as they move back into the 2-3 zone. Lob inside to Roberts at the free throw line. Loses the ball, ball's loose. She'll pick it up. She'll find Harlow. And a reach-in foul will be called on Vaughn. Second team foul on the Braves. Second personal on Liz. 6:22 left. McPherson leads Ottawa 65-58. Inbound finds Osborne just in front of the McPherson bench. Bounce pass out to Harlow in the right corner. Roberts asking for the lob inside. Hasn't gotten it yet. Now she will at the right block. Ottawa trying a double team. Roberts able to go through the contact and scores. Clock running as Ottawa had to go track down the ball out of bounds. Quickly, it's Hughes. Roberts with a lot of body. Here comes McAvoy. Loses the handle, ball's on the floor. Does find Grizzle, and a reach-in foul will be called on McPherson. Goes on Roberts for the reach-in. Her fourth personal. And Ottawa in the bonus for the remaining 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Here comes Kelsey Hendricks for Jennifer Anthony. This would be the time to see Kelsey Hendricks knock down a three. She's been pretty quiet tonight. Free throw no good for McAvoy. That was halfway down and popped out. Ottawa still has outscored McPherson in the fourth quarter 10-2. Free throw no good. And an offensive rebound for Kelsey Hendricks as Ottawa going to get a second opportunity on this possession. Hendricks at the volleyball line with 5:44 to go and Ottawa trailing by 9. She'll leave it with Vaughn. 8 seconds for the Braves. Hughes left open for three from straight away. She'll bury it. Kaylin Hughes hits her third three of the game. She's got 15, leading the way for Ottawa. The Braves have 4 players in double figures. McAvoy, Vaughn, and Grizzle all with 10. Ottawa within 6. Closest they've been since 3 minutes into the game. Lob inside Roberts. Spinning on Vaughn, layup's good. And Roberts with 17. Here comes McAvoy the other way. McAvoy, jump stop. They'll leave it with Hendricks with 5:04 to play and Ottawa down by 8. Hendricks, right wing to Hughes. Lob inside to Grizzle. Double teamed as Mariah off the glass, scores with the right hand. Mariah with 12. And Ottawa has found their offensive groove. Down by just 6 with 4:40 to go. Gillen, right side. And she will leave it into the hands of Roberts as a turnover, but then Grizzle touches it, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with McPherson with 12 on the shot clock. Have to expect every possession down the stretch will go through the hands, or at least will touch the hands of Brittany Roberts with 4:30 to go. Still haven't got the inbounds yet. They'll throw it out near midcourt. Roberts standing there will hold it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gillen off the screen from Roberts, inside to Holt. Holt will drive on Vaughn. Ball is loose with 3 seconds, and it's going to be a jump ball with 1 second. It'll remain with McPherson. And McPherson will inbound. I believe it just changed to 1 when that inbound was called. It goes off the leg, and they're going to call it anyways. A turnover on McPherson as it went off the leg of Branscombe. Let me make that Harlow. 4:18 to go. Ottawa within 6. They started this game down 20-0. And we're down 26-10 at the end of 1. At the end of 3, they were down 65-48. But in this fourth quarter, it has been all Braves. They have outscored McPherson 15-4. Hendricks will start it for the Braves. Looking right side, McAvoy comes off the screen on the wing. Down low, they go to Grizzle. Double team, kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn looking to cross over on Roberts, kicks in the corner. Hendricks for 3, long, but an offensive board for Kaylin Hughes, who has had one of her best games of the season, making it count in her final game as an Ottawa Brave. McAvoy driving, still going to the bucket, driving on Roberts, kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn with a 3, straight away, it's long. Vaughn only has 7 made threes on the season. Rebound by Roberts. For McPherson with 3:28 to go, and Ottawa still down by 6. Yeah, Liz is 4 of 22 on the season. Excuse me, that would have been her 5th make. Backing in is Harlow. Back up top into the hands of Osborne. Osborne right side. Step back from Gillen for 3 is off the side of the bucket. Offensive rebound, though, for McPherson, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ottawa with 3:06 to go. But a fresh shot clock for the Bulldogs. Lumen's going to check into the game for the Braves for Maddie McAvoy. Ottawa 3 of 15 from 3, 21 of 50 overall. It's at 42%. But have gotten to the foul line 24 times. They've made 18 of them. Inbound finds Harlow on the right wing. She leaves it with Gillen. Ottawa switches. Gillen inside on the pick and roll with Holt. Might have traveled. She'll spin, turn around, comes up short. Rebound by Grizzle. And right now, Roberts trying not to pick up that 5th foul. Really not a factor on the boards for the Bulldogs on the offensive side. Doesn't want to pick up that 5th one. 2:43 to go. Grizzle right wing to Lumen. Left side out to Vaughn. Vaughn inside, takes the contact, and she's going to score. Somehow Liz goes high off the glass and finishes. And Ottawa within 4. 2:37 left. Third on Holt. Ottawa already in the bonus. As Vaughn looking to complete the 3-point play. Liz has 12. The free throw is long as it hits the top of the basket and falls in the hands of Roberts. Braves have gotten it to within 4 as they have outscored McPherson 17-4 in the 4th quarter. Gillen, no look pass finds Roberts. Ball's loose and on the floor again. Vaughn will have it. And she finds Hendricks, so a steal for the Braves. Here comes Kelsey Hendricks the other way. Ottawa within 4. Hughes going baseline. Lumen left open in the corner. But had a tough time corralling that pass. Backdoor cut to Hendricks. She'll find Hughes. Another open 3 for Kate is long, and the rebound in the hands of Roberts, and a whistle to over the back on Ottawa. That is the 3rd team foul on the Braves. As it goes on Grizzle. Not a bad foul, though, as Ottawa had 3 players in the corner. It looked like a break for McPherson going the other way. And when you have 3 fouls to give and you trail by 4, not a bad foul to give up. 2 minutes left. Ottawa within 4. Gillen. Dribble handoff. Lob inside to Holt. Holt's layup. And no, she's going to be called for the travel. Looked like she had an and one, and instead it's a turnover on McPherson. Bulldogs 17th turnover. They lead it by 4, 69-65, 1:50 left in the 4th. And the press here by the Bulldogs. Ottawa able to break it and get into the front court. Into the hands of Kelsey Hendricks between the circles. Vaughn. Inside they'll go to Grizzle. Ball is tipped and stolen away. Holt got a hand on it. Gillen will take it away. 1:32 left. And Osborne with it. Front court right. Into the hands of Gillen on the handoff. Gillen from the middle of the floor finds Roberts just outside the high post. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa as it goes on Grizzle. 4th team foul on the Braves. 4th personal on Grizzle. So Roberts and Grizzle both with 4. 2 main post players for each team. McAvoy will come in for Lumen with 1:19 to play. Inbound by Harlow, finds Holt in the short corner. Holt dribbles back into the right corner, guarded by Vaughn. Back up top, Osborne. Step back 3 for Osborne, off the mark, but an offensive rebound. No, it goes off the leg of McAvoy, and Ottawa will pick it up. Pass in the corner, Hughes. Hughes, step back 3 on the way is short. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Ottawa. With 58.1 to play. Lumen will come in for McAvoy. What an effort by the Braves to even get back into this one as they have gone on a 17-4 run. 55 seconds left. Ottawa still has a foul to give before McPherson goes into the bonus. Roberts going to hang on to it as McPherson going to try and run as much clock as possible. Roberts right side to Gillen. Pick and roll. Pass is stolen away by Grizzle. Here comes Ottawa. Down by 4. 38 seconds left. Need a quick basket. Lumen left open on the wing. Her 3 on the way. Good! 34 seconds left. Ottawa within 1. And head coach Bruce Tate will take a timeout. Avery Lumen's first 3 of the evening finds Ottawa down by 1. We'll go ahead and keep it here. As Ottawa has gone on a 20 20-4 run to find themselves within one with 34.7 to go. Reminder, we will have the men's contest to follow this one. Is number 6 Ottawa will take on a McPherson Bulldog team that beat them in Wilson Fieldhouse back in January. That ended Ottawa's longest winning streak at home. They had won 11 straight going into that game, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. So make sure you stay tuned. Tip is scheduled for 5 o'clock, but they do have Senior Day festivities to follow this one. So it might be a later tip like we've seen the last 2 Saturdays on the road at Tabor and Sterling. But how about the Braves tonight? As Ottawa University women have been able to claw back as they are on a 20-4 run in the fourth quarter after the Lumen 3. Ottawa, see if they will try and play this out or go with a quick foul. Looks like they are going to play it out. 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Expect Roberts to get the ball. Harlow, left side, as they're just going to run the weave. Gillen, lob inside to Roberts. Her layup's not going to go off. Defensive rebound for Lumen. It shows go the other way. Timeout taken by the Braves with 12.8 to play. And we'll wait to see it is going to be a full or a 30. It is going to be a full timeout for the Braves. We'll take a 30-second break. You'll listen to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Here are 3 things about Vistaprint business cards. Which do you think is true? 1, our business cards are now edible. 2, our business cards now come with sound effects. 3, our business cards now ship for free. Yep, it's 3. All Vistaprint business cards now ship free, and that goes for any style and quantity. You pick the style, the shape, and the paper. The result is a card you're proud to hand out. So visit Vistaprint.com for free shipping on all business cards in any style and any quantity. Just use promo code 9393. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 9393.
Ottawa somehow able to get the defensive rebound. And will have possession with 12.3 to play after the timeout called by head coach Bruce Sadoff through the defensive rebound from Avery Lumen. And what a fourth quarter by the Braves. 20-4 has been the run, and they held McPherson scoreless for the first 5 minutes. As Ottawa somehow has a chance to win this game after going down 20-0 in the first 4 minutes. But Ottawa has hung around, and it's been the play in the paint. Ottawa with 44 points in the paint, 34 points from their bench. And they are shooting 42% from the field. That's 23 of 54, 4 of 18 from 3. Had 2 threes in the second and 2 threes in the fourth with 12.8 to go on the floor. Hughes, Hendricks, Vaughn, Grizzle, and Lumen. Inbound finds Hendricks, 10 seconds left. Hendricks to the right wing, guarded by Harlow, falls down, able to find Vaughn. Pass inside, and Ottawa takes a timeout with 4.5 to go to prevent the turnover. And it'll be a full timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
An interesting creature inhabits the flat, arid plains of many an automobile dashboard, the bobblehead. It's most agreeable and will nod along to anything, despite having no brain function. But when the bobblehead hears how Geico not only saves people money, but also gives them access to licensed agents 24/7 online and over the phone, he'll nod even more vigorously because he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Easy, bobblehead, easy. You're going to get whiplash.
This is Casey Brady, Director of Communications for Franklin County with your Franklin County reminders. Car tags and tax renewals are due in the month of February for residents with last names that begin with the letter A. Heavy truck and trailer registrations are also due this month. Commercial vehicle renewals are due March 1st. Tangible personal property tax assessment forms are due to the county appraiser no later than March 15th. Again, this is Casey Brady with Franklin County wishing you a fantastic day.
What a call there by head coach Bruce Tate, realizing that his senior guard was either going to be called for the travel or turn it over. Before she could let it go, got the timeout called, using the final one for the Braves with 4.5 to go. An inbound will come just across the court from us here in the front court as Liz Vaughn will inbound it. And a timeout will be called by McPherson as they still have 3 left. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we will go ahead and take it. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, 2 friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu? We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads? Because once you get a taste,
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
you'll always want more.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all, and get your nacho fries today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
Head coach Josh Roberts for McPherson using one of his 3 timeouts that are left to play a little chess with head coach Bruce Tate. Vaughn to inbound, and off the screen they'll find Hughes. Hughes in the left corner to Lumen. Lumen to the bucket, floats, and no whistle, and they call no foul call. That just does it. Looked like the official on the baseline was going to call a foul. Instead, it's just a block. And that does it as Ottawa falls 69-68 to McPherson in the final regular season game. They outscore the Bulldogs 20-4 in the fourth quarter. And Ottawa will fall tonight to the Bulldogs 69-68. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Braves fall by a final of 69-68. On that final play, Lumen was able to get past her first defender. Then the double team came from Roberts and Holt, and there was some contact from about 5 feet out. Officials weren't going to blow the whistle in that situation. And Ottawa falls on a heartbreaker tonight, 69-68, as they end their season with a record of 8-19, 8-16 in the KCAC as we wait for head coach Bruce Tate to join us. We will take another break. When we come back, hopefully we'll have head coach Bruce Tate, or we will get you your final stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
We could talk about the ABCs of dining out, appetizer, beverage, and course, but that would lead to the DEFs, dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beanie's Body Shop, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Brandon Iron, Midwest Auto Center, Franklin County Attorney Brandon Jones. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Back here at the Sports Center in McPherson, Kansas, as the Braves fall tonight by a final of 69-68 to McPherson. We're joined by head coach Bruce Tate. Coach, resiliency has to be the word tonight. The team goes down 20-0 in that first quarter to start the game, but never went away.
No, absolutely. I told him at halftime, I'm like, you know, it's senior night, emotions are high, you're feeling good, and those seniors came out and got them off to good starts, and we just had to weather the storm. So I felt second half things would kind of fall into place, and I just was looking for someone to get going and start making some plays, and we're super aggressive. Some things on the road won't go your way, and little sticky situations out there with some calls, but I thought we did a good job of overcoming that, and we gave up. We gave them a good fight, and I'm very proud of how we finished this game, and we had a shot, and we executed the play that we drew up in there. We just didn't convert.
The first half, you give up 46 points. In the second half, a combined 23, 4 in the fourth quarter. what change did you make defensively to slow down? Really, I mean, I understand threes don't all go in, but what were some of the changes you made?
Just get back to principle. We really didn't make too many adjustments. We wanted to be there on the catch on the shooters. I thought we did a good job of that. Roberts got loose there at the end for a couple big buckets. That's what their best player is going to do, and those were big buckets for her. But outside of that, I thought we got stops, we got rebounds, we got some deflections, we got some steals. I said if we were able to get our defense set a little bit more the second half, then we'll be okay, and that happened.
Ended up with 4 players in double figures led by Caitlin Hughes tonight. It was your seniors in the fourth quarter that hit the big shots for you. Hughes hit 2 threes, and so did Avery Lumen down that stretch. These seniors playing their final game, love to see them go out like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Avery's been playing extremely well. Caitlin had a big night tonight. That's awesome. And they try to put the team on their back to finish it, and that's what your seniors are supposed to do. Really proud of those 4, and they're going to be truly missed. But yeah, it's stuffed in that way. But no, they've been great, and they show some fight this afternoon.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us all season during post game, and then also for Hoop Talk, as we will see you next season.
Awesome.
Right.
Or you'll see me on some color.
That's right. That's right. We still have some games up on the men's side, so thanks so much for joining us this evening. That is head coach Bruce Tate as the Braves fall tonight by a final of 69-68 to McPherson College. We will go ahead and wrap it up as we'll look at final stats here for you for the Braves. As leading scorers, we mentioned Caitlin Hughes, 15 points, a rebound, 1 assist in her final game. Avery Lumen comes away with 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist for her. Mariah Grizzle, 12 points, 9 boards. Liz Vaughn, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Maddie McAvoy, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. The 4 players in double figures. Brianna Knight, 4 points and a rebound. Cameron Collins, 3 points, 6 boards. And Jennifer Anthony finishes with 4 points and 2 rebounds. I want to thank the seniors for the Braves, Caitlin Hughes, Bailey Schaefer, Avery Lumen, and Kelsey Hendricks for their time here at Ottawa, and wish them the best of luck as they finish up their schooling here in the spring. I want to thank everyone for listening this season to Ottawa University women's basketball. We'll be back for the men's contest here in just a little bit as they are doing the senior festivities here in the Sports Center. But again, thank you so much for listening all season to Ottawa University women's basketball. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KLFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO, brought to you by our Braves sports title sponsor, Fusion Alley, with Primetime Grill now open 7 nights a week. This broadcast was also